Hello, I'm Joss Stone and I am at Amoeba and this is what's in my bag.
What am I talking about? Got too much to say, got too much to shout. Should write it in capital letters, you can figure it out.
So, we went to the reggae section. I found this, Sister Nancy, Bum Bum. This is a song that I have listened to forever and ever and ever. I don't know whether it's just big in my area, in Devon, but it seems that it's kind of everywhere. And I like to hear girls singing on reggae because it's definitely more so a male thing. Whereas in soul music, it's pretty split, you know. So for the chicks, I like this one. Okay, this is the first one I picked up actually. There's a lot of stuff on here that I have listened to since I was very, very young and sang along with and tried my best to sound just like Dusty Springfield, you know.
Teach me what the side of a preacher man is he was. Oh, yes, he was, yeah.
But the reason why I picked up this one instead of another Dusty record is because it's Dusty Springfield live at the Royal Albert Hall. And I've sang at the Royal Albert Hall a few times. I've never sang my own gig there, but I sang like a load of different spots, like, you know, one song here, one song there. And every time you do it, you feel like completely intimidated by the room. It's amazing. It's very old and stunningly beautiful, you know. You can really tell that it's from another time in another land. So to see that, it's kind of cool. Okay, now this one is Sly and the Family Stone, Fresh. I don't know this particular record. I know there's In Time, which is a wicked song. Keep on Dancing, love it. Babies Making Babies. Oh, that's such a good song. And it's so true, isn't it? I think he's awesome, I think he's quirky, I think he's a real artist. I think pretty much every single piece of music that I've heard from Sly and the Family Stone as a group, I've always loved. So I met him once, I was about 17, and it was a thing on the Grammys where they were honouring Sly. He came out at the rehearsal and he was like, he had like a hoodie on. And you know, he's got such a cute little face, look at his little face, with his lovely little smile. You know, so this is what you could see underneath the hood, and he just kind of like, he kind of just looked up from underneath and just kind of smiled at me. I was like, oh my God, he smiled at me. And then when we were doing the tribute, he came out, played like 6 notes and then left. And everyone on the stage, you know, it was live and we were like, oh my God, where's he gone? He just disappeared. That was a really funny time. I couldn't stop laughing. So Gladys Knight, she's one of the first voices that I really was affected by properly. I remember my Uncle Mike gave me her CD, which one I have no idea, but it had Midnight Train to Georgia on it.
Said he's going back to find, going back to find. One simpler place and time. This is gonna be right by his side.
That song, I think it's fair to say, got me my deal. So when I was about 14, you know, I knew Aretha Franklin and I knew Gladys and Anita Baker. And I knew that that's what I liked, but I didn't really know much about soul music or anything. But I sang it for this chap called Steve Greenberg. And I guess after I sang that, that was it. He was like, he got on his knees and was like, please sign to me. I don't know whether it was just he happened to be sitting in that position or something, but my mum always kind of tells that story like, yeah, he was on his knees. Anyway, changed my life, man. She changed my life. So thanks, Gladys. Marvin Gaye, super hits. These are just not any old hits, they are super hits. And check him out, a Superman. Who does that? That's so brilliant. Another thing about vinyl is this kind of situation happens and you get to see it and enjoy it. I mean, what a cover. And I have another cover here that is brilliant and unforgettable in every single way. And if you know Aretha Franklin, you'll understand why. She's wearing a bikini, a yellow bikini with yellow shades on. Look at her hair. Ah. Go on, Aretha. Walk Softly. Oh, do you know that song? Oh no, it's so sad. It's like saying, you know, I calmed my heart. walk softly, don't wake it up. Don't fuck with me again, you know? Like, don't hurt my feelings.
Don't wake it up. Don't wake it up. Don't wake it up. Don't wake it up. Don't wake it up.
That's a really beautiful song. It's a beautiful song, but what about the cover? So this lady is new to me. Her name is Anoushka Shankar. I learned about her through a guy called Shomik, who is a sarod player that played on my album. When he was cutting the sarod, he was like, come to my gig. Anoushka Shankar is putting together this show. And so we're all sat around and it was really quiet. And they all sat down on their little lovely pillows and stuff and just spoke to the audience without really any microphones or anything, like maybe tiny little ones. So it was like you were in their living room in a way. It's a very special gig. She was just so beautiful. And she was like heavily pregnant, but just like absolutely glowing and playing this huge sitar, just like amazing. I picked up a National Geographic movie that was about birds of paradise. And then Kyle, who's been hanging out with us, he was like, well, actually, remember that Planet Earth? Yes, I do remember the Planet Earth thing with David Attenborough. They did a section on the birds of paradise in this too.
Very impressive.
And not only that, but I choose this one over the other one because of his voice. Oh my God, his voice is lovely. He's so English.
A polar bear stirs. She has been in her den the whole winter. Her emergence marks the beginning of spring. After months of confinement underground, she toboggans down the slope, perhaps to clean her fur, perhaps for sheer joy.
Good old David. I think he might be a sir. He better bloody be a sir. If he's not, I'll be pissed off. So no, that's that. It's a fun time in the shop.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Cool.